Big Boy's Neighborhood. All righty now, welcome to the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. We are uncut up in this mother effer, you know. All right, I was going to try to do the whole uncut with my eyes closed, but I don't want nobody sneaking up on me.
Yeah, that's true.
All righty now, Kylie.
Oh, yeah.
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie.
Who said they don't believe Kylie Jenner?
I don't. I said that.
All right, give me backstory and tell me why you don't.
Okay, so, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott have this break going on allegedly. And just around this timing, Kylie Jenner was somewhere at some studio. I don't know the exact name off the top of my head. Sunset Marquee in LA. And at 2 a.m. in the morning, where Tyga also.
2 a.m. in the morning?
2 a.m. in the morning.
In the morning, not 2 a.m. at night.
No,
or 2 a.m.
in the
afternoon.
No.
2 a.m. in the morning.
I call those crackhead hours personally.
Now,
but anyway, allegedly she was dropping off her best friend Stassi and some other girl or whatever at the same location where Tyga just happened to be at. But here's the thing that there's pictures.
He was there recording.
He was there recording.
Correct.
There's pictures of Kylie outside of her car. Now, if you're just dropping off your friend, why are you getting out of your car? So she went and she went on Twitter and she said, The internet makes everything 100 times more dramatic than what it really is. There was no 2 a.m. date with Tyga. You see me drop off two of my friends off at the studio that he happened to be at. What a quitting. I said that. She didn't say that.
Okay, how about
Travis and I, bless you. Travis and I are on great terms, and our main focus right now is Stormy! Exclamation
Hey,
emojis.
dude, that show you right there. They're not together.
They're not.
Really?
Our friendship, friend zoned him.
She went another one.
And our daughter is priority. Well, this is what happened, Louise. She confirmed that she and Travis are just focusing on Stormy. Sounds like they're co-parenting. So that, to me, it sounds like they're broken up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she's lying. Like it sounds
about accidentally running into Tyga. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I think that it's too much of a coincidence. Like it's too soon of a timing to just all of a sudden out of nowhere be running into Tyga around the same time that people are finding out that you and Travis are taking this break.
But
and it's
I
fine.
think
You're a
that's
grown-ass
why
woman.
it is a coincidence. Because I think if you was going to do a burn that quick, you wouldn't do it like that. They know how to move in silence. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe they thought they were moving in silence and they weren't that swift at it because wasn't she using the back door? What you using the back door for? You ain't got nothing to hide. What you using the back door for?
Go in the front. Or wasn't it? Didn't she go in the front and come out the back? Because if you go in the front and then it could be like,
They said that she exited or at least one report I read was she exited at the same time as Stassi and Tyga and them, but they exited out this door and she exited out.
Let's not be obvious, guys. You go this way.
Yeah.
That way.
Hey, man,
Like,
I
she's a
love
grown-ass
how
woman
they're
at the end of the
releasing
day.
old pictures.
Yeah.
Right?
To make it look like somebody got the pictures.
Nobody got anything.
Yeah, man.
But Tyga actually put up on his Instagram story, it's just like a blank page, like a black background, and then a tiny little, that blue emoji of the cap? It almost looks like a blue Dodgers hat.
Yeah.
And he just put a cap. So somebody's capping here.
All right.
And it sounds like Tyga's calling out Kylie. I don't know. Maybe.
All righty. What
in the game.
What is this, Louis? What's this you got? Oh, Travolta's house.
Oh my gosh, man! I was watching. There's a show called Jay Leno's Garage that you're watching, and I knew John Travolta, the actor, was super fucking rich. Mm-hmm. But damn, the motherfucker's rich.
Yeah, man. And he's the pilot.
He said,
and that's why when you said, have we seen his house? And I was like, man, the one with the...
He has a luxurious... They did like this whole thing about this luxurious $45 million Boeing jet that he has, that he also added like an extra $25 million to the interior. Jet? This fucking guy is parking his fucking jet at his house.
Yeah, man.
He has a runway at his house. He has two runways at his house.
Show it to Natalia and ID.
I knew I should have kept my fucking crush on John Travolta.
Yeah, man.
I love his butt chin.
Wait, what?
You
fucked that off. He was into you, too.
I liked him when I was a little girl, and then my brothers would get mad. They're like,
told you that he was a
grown-ass
part of
fucking
Scientology.
man.
I can't.
Your brother's like, you're not Mexican.
You fucking liking this white man.
All right, look at his house.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that dude got a plane.
Just like you just park. Like if you were the way we park our cars in the driveway.
Like, dude, we fucked up if we try to get a Winnebago or camper in our driveway.
Yes.
This motherfucker has a full-on plane.
Not even like RV.
Hey, man,
space.
one time he was flying because he flies his family, right? Rest in peace to his son as well.
Yeah.
And he was flying his family. And then one time, I guess they had to take a commercial flight. And one of the little kids asked, what are all these people doing on the plane?
No, for real?
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
He's
That's
like, peasants.
crazy.
Yeah, he owns 5 aircrafts, 16 car garage.
5 aircrafts.
Bro. And like I said, that luxurious one was like at least, what, 70 mil? That he
Like,
put in?
yeah, oh my gosh, man.
Good gosh, bro. The
Like
house
you don't
is
even
massive.
make that in a lifetime to try to buy many things, let alone say,
Hell.
I'm gonna buy a plane.
I
And
don't
he
know,
fly.
man.
No telling what it costs to fill up his plane.
Bro, he has a
Like he
fucking
can give us
runway.
the plane, but we couldn't come up with the petrol. We couldn't come up with the gas.
For
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Everyone gonna
Like,
pitch in, like, how much is
like
it?
man, I need 10,000 from everybody. Like
Hell
fuck
nah.
that. Each way. Like
I did
I'm
not
good.
know his house was this big, and I did not know he owned this many
Yeah,
fucking
man.
planes.
Yeah, that dude is the beast, man.
Bastard.
All righty, Natalia, I'm coming to you, love.
Amber Guyger. This was the woman who now has been, she's the former cop who shot a man in her quote
In his
unquote,
home?
well,
Yeah, go ahead.
in her
Take your
home.
time.
That's what she said, but she realized that she walked into the wrong home and he was in his own home eating ice cream. And she shot him, and he unfortunately, sadly, passed away. So we've been watching a little bit of the trial. It's over now. She's been sentenced to 10 years in prison for murder. But like the biggest thing is the fact that, I mean, there's so many things here.
Yeah.
Like there's too many things to talk about. But the one thing that everyone's really talking about now is the hug that happened at the end of the hearing. And this was the brother, Jean's brother. He asked the judge for permission to hug his brother's killer, basically. And so you see them hug and have this long embrace in the courtroom. I mean, he is a much better person than I am.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I don't know where he
he's
found that
just
information.
18, and I've never been faced with that. You don't know what you'll do. You know what I'm saying? How
Right.
you'll cross the bridge till you get there. But yeah, I don't see someone taking my brother and then I go to hug him.
Hell no.
And especially the way it happened.
Yeah.
For one, they try to put the brother on trial at one point early on. You know what I'm saying? Then they even try to do a stand your ground. Like, how do you stand your ground when I'm in my home?
apartment. Yeah.
Then you lied about where you at and what you thought, so on and so forth. You kill a man in his home. And, before you even call to make sure that he's okay, you're making other phone calls. You know what I'm saying? The door was open. The door was ajar. This shit had bullshit on it from the
over.
beginning. And I put up James Andre Jefferson, who does like a lot of, great videos. I put his up, and someone was like, well, big, and not disrespectfully, but, that's the law and this, and that's, that fits the crime. And I said, okay, tell me that 10 years fits the crime.
Hell
Alrighty?
no.
For one, it is a crime if you got convicted. Alrighty? And my thing is this. If he walked into her place on accident, and he's in Texas where he could carry a concealed weapon, and she came out with a bowl of ice cream and he shot her, would he get 10 years? You know what I'm saying? There's a guy that shot a dog, police dog. He got 45 years. The lady who was going through something and she shot to make noise, she got 25 years. Like, come on, man, dude. That's bullshit.
It doesn't fit.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man. And then the one deputy that was there fixing her hair and shit. And how many times has the judge got off and gave another person she was sentencing a Bible and a hug? You
was
sentence people to
horrible.
jail every motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Everybody that go to jail, you hand them. Maybe so, because I've never seen the judge and I don't know her. I'm just talking about the action that I saw.
Yeah.
Everyone that you sentence, do you get off the stand? And maybe she does.
Yeah.
And because I don't know, maybe you get off the stand, hand them a Bible, and give them a hug. Everybody that you sentence in your courtroom, you got to go through a lot of Bibles in a year if you're doing that for everyone. Why was she so special? When did she become the victim of the crime?
Exactly.
So true, dog.
Like, when did she become the victim?
Exactly.
When
And-
did people start feeling sorry for her? When she crying in court, you killed a man.
No.
A man that was at home that never had any fucking offenses.
do nothing.
So you couldn't say former drug dealer or like that's what they would have called him if he had anything dirty.
Yep.
Even though he was murdered in his house, they would bring up his past because you put his past on trial. They had nothing on him.
Yeah.
So
Dude
I'm-
was at home where you should be safe. Somebody came into your
Behind his
place
doors.
and fucking killed you. I can't eat. It's a crime to be in my home eating ice cream at night. And you come in and you tell me to put my hands where y'all. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you coming into my house
To rob you?
Yeah, put your hands where I can see them. Who the fuck are you?
White privilege.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy, dude. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, I hope she have a hard fucking 10 years.
I don't even think she'll have to serve a full 10
Not
years, to
at
be
all,
honest.
baby
But she'll probably
Paul.
have to do half of that, like 5 years in reality.
They said
to
she's
be
up
honest.
for parole in 5 years.
Yeah, she gonna get
That's
that parole
fucking crazy,
too.
man.
And in Texas, they kill motherfuckers in
That's
Texas.
crazy. Where's like the death penalty
Man,
at?
Texas
Where's
would-
Trump with the death penalty?
They will stick something in your motherfucking vein and put you to sleep in Texas. They haul them in.
I don't really know this story. So she walked in and killed him in his own house, right?
Yes.
In his apartment.
What was her
She said she
excuse?
entered the wrong apartment.
She
Was
thought it was
she-
She
her
thought
apartment.
it was her apartment.
Was she
lived on a different
intoxicated?
floor.
Was she-
I have no idea
or
now.
what
I don't
the
think so.
fuck?
Yeah, you
like
know,
walk in
but
and
they
recognize
went
that
through
it's
her
not your
background
apartment?
and it was like, you know, they said she had little racial things and you know what I'm saying, like so.
Oh damn!
It's not right, man.
Yeah, man.
10
But
years.
that
Wow.
brother too, like I don't know where he found that strength. I do not know where.
And that's his brother. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I don't know where little dude is at. He's 18 years of age, and if he could do that at 18 years, then down the road, no telling. You know what I'm saying? But he came to grips with it. You know, we're more outraged of certain things than he is. That's his brother. He lost his brother. He felt a certain way. You know what I'm saying? He got to be outraged. He just know where to put his anger.
Yeah.
And he's probably from, I don't know what the family is, Baptist, Christian, or whatever it is, but they got a different background. They got to have something where you can sit there and say, I forgive you and hug that person.
You might
you know
be
what
so
I'm saying?
depleted from energy and all of this time that this took, you know, and everything that's just like at this moment, you just.
But even if that was
release
my
everything.
cousin, I'd be like, hey, man, what were you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can forgive her in your heart, body, mind, whatever, man. I wouldn't have did the gesture, you know? And now that really humanized her. You know what I'm saying? It made her, if that's the word, but it made her even more human and more of a, oh, we feel bad for her. Like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
If it would have been anybody else, it would have been way worse.
Yeah, man. You got people getting killed, and then we supposed to be justified because they usually don't even get convicted. You know, and now when they get convicted, and then people go, "Oh, y'all don't like the sentence."
Y'all-
Like, man,
y'all ain't
fuck
never
that
happy.
sentence.
Yeah.
People get
That's crazy.
years for that. That was murder. Like, what the fuck? Like, does your badge and your gun and your oath really make you an earthly god?
That does not.
Above the law.
It does
because
not.
that is above the law, man. There is not too many people. She's going to be in prison with women that caught drug violations that got more time than her.
That is so true.
She's going to be in prison with women that had to murder their abuser. And they're going to be in prison longer than her. There's women that have in the state of Texas that have domestic violence on their fucking sheet of being the victim, and killed the abuser and are doing stretches, man. So
Just really makes you question this so-called justice system.
yeah, and it's crazy what what gets through the strainer. It's like shit. That's a whole piece that got through that fucking strainer. Like, all right, that shit is crazy, man. But to his brother, I wish that family nothing but the best. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you straight up, man.
Prayers.
I lost a brother just to something else, and I'm just like, that fucked me up. So if I lost, and my thing is this, man, if something happened to anybody here, your family member, right, and it was like, dude, we got into a car accident, and somebody passed, my family member passed, and it was a car accident, probably no fault, but just damn. At some point, I can see where I could probably be like, I'm hurt, but you didn't do that on purpose. You didn't.
Yeah.
This had a lot of dirt behind it.
Right.
This had cover-ups and all kind
Intention.
of shit. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is. All right.
Fuck her.
Yeah, there it is.
What do you
Thank
tell her? Like, keep that same energy when other people, on the next case or on the next trial?
Yeah, there's gonna be. She
judge.
said to somebody today that's like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck?
What
Like,
you
You
just
ain't gonna
do?
hug me, bitch? What's
like,
up?
yeah, like, I don't get that hug.
Yeah.
Like, man, you ain't gonna send me with a Bible?
Keep that same energy.
Yeah, man. But enjoy the rest of your day, man. We are Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood,
Boy.
and we are gone.